We all know that doom scrolling is bad for us, but we do it anyway. In this video, I want to tell you exactly what I've learned so that you can use science and psychology to take back control of your time, your attention, and your mental health. Okay, we doom scroll because we're stressed, and we're stressed because we doom scroll. So let's break down each one of these links. When we are stressed, our brain goes into fight or flight mode. Our thinking becomes dominated by the amygdala, which is designed to keep us safe. But to figure out exactly how to keep us safe, first we have to know more about whatever it is that's stressing us out. So we go and we look up details about how and why harm might come. When we go and look up those details, that's doom scrolling because we're stressed. Each headline we see and thing that we read gives us a short-term feeling of validation because we feel threatened, and look, there is a threat, which means we are in control and we're doing the right thing by tracking the threat. But each one of those hits comes with the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, because we are learning about a bad thing every time. The more we're looking for danger and then finding it, the more we feel like we're in danger. That is being stressed because we're doom scrolling. And then doom scrolling, as you may have noticed, can be addicting. The more that we are looking for danger and then finding it, the more that we feel like we're in danger. Plus, when we are on the alert for danger, we are thinking less with the part of the brain that's responsible for rational decision making. So it is physically harder for us to put down our phone in the middle of a doom scrolling session than it is for us to put down our phone after we get a text from a friend, even if we want to in both cases. Plus, every time we doom scroll, we are practicing using that doom scrolling pathway in the brain, which strengthens it and makes it easier for us to doom scroll next time. However, all of this very intimidating brain stuff gives us a clear way out. We can deal with doom scrolling like we do with any addiction. If you think about somebody you know who's quit smoking, for example, some people quit cold turkey and others quit with like a patch or something like that. You have similar options for doom scrolling. You can get offline or you can do something else on your phone that you control. Let's start with getting offline. Here's a real example tested by me of how you can break the doom scrolling cycle and get offline. Number one, set yourself some kind of limit. For me, it's associated with bedtime, so I'm going to turn my phone off at 9 p.m. Step two, I physically move my phone at least 10 feet away from where I sleep so that it's hard for me to get to it either before bed or when I wake up in the morning. Step three, replace your phone with something else. And this is the step that I feel like most people were missing because I still want that feeling of like doing something little that makes me feel kind of happy and like in control of something. Instead of putting your phone on your nightstand, you could put an activity book or cute cats and poems or a comic book or, this is, I'm part of a trashy romance book club, and I put a sticky on top with what it is I'm going to have for breakfast when I wake up, so that when I wake up, I can't reach for my phone, and the first thing I see is a reminder of the really, really good and yummy thing that's waiting for me if I can just get out of bed. All right, so that was an example of how you can get offline. If you would like to set yourself up to do something else on your phone besides doom scrolling, you have a couple of options. Number one, set your phone to go to grayscale at a certain time of day because there's some research that shows that people are less interested in keeping on scrolling if the phone is not as exciting a thing with all that color. Number two, download and set up an app or like an external button, I've seen one of those too, that physically limits the time that you can spend in certain apps or locks them during certain times of the day. Number three, you can move your doom scrolling apps off your home screen and replace them in the exact same location with an app that lets you do something you like listening to podcasts or audiobooks or doing stretches. Anything you like. For both the get offline and take control of your phone experience, I've linked to some articles in the video description that give you more options for things you can try as a substitute for doom scrolling. You can stop doom scrolling and you owe it to yourself to make that happen. I know it can feel really intimidating right now, but just since I've been researching for this video, it's been like 2 days and I feel so much better. And in the same way that practicing the doom scrolling pathway strengthens the doom scrolling pathway, practicing doing something else will make it easier and easier to not doom scroll over time. This, of course, does not address the root cause of all this, which is that the world is chaos and you're hopeless. And so if you still feel that way, join me for 30 days of action. I feel tired and helpless and scared, and I'm gonna be making videos every day with exactly what I'm doing. And these are things that are designed to make life feel better, which will make you and me feel better in the process. Unlike doom scrolling, I will be filtering the news for you and replacing feelings of helplessness with real actions you can take that matter, including the proof of how we know that these actions are meaningful. Leave me a comment and let me know how your doom scrolling journey goes, because that's so silly. That's so silly. Let me know how your doom scrolling journey goes, because I would love to cheer you on. Good luck.